Smooth might be the most overused and most argued about word in the entire bourbon dictionary. Some people love it, some people hate it, and some people flinch every time they hear someone say it. But here's the truth: smooth actually has meaning, and today we're breaking it down Wildly Proof style. Friends, it's Rob with Wildly Proof. If you're like me, you're on a journey on bourbon. Uh, you're wondering sometimes what people mean by some of the words that they use to describe bourbon. And so, one of the words that some people use is smooth. And so, is it a tasting note? What exactly does it mean? Why do some people hate it? Why do people love it? Let's dive in a little bit deeper here. So, in bourbon circles, smooth is basically, well, it's like saying this is moist. It's vague, it's generic, it tells you almost nothing about the actual flavor of the drink. But people keep using it because we all think we know what it means. Usually, when someone says that the bourbon is smooth, it means it's soft or mellow or easy to drink, and it doesn't burn in the back of your throat like some middle school science experiment gone wrong. So, according to Ezra Brooks, if a sip makes your eyes water and your throat cry for help, that's not smooth. If you can sip it neat and enjoy it without wincing, that's smooth. So, let's break down what actually makes a bourbon smooth. Everything starts with the mash bill. So, bourbon has to at least be 51% corn, but many distilleries actually make it way higher than 51%. It seems that more corn adds sweetness, more roundness, and more softer flavor profile. Then you got your secondary grains. Barley adds sweetness and malt. Rye adds spice, heat, herbal notes to the bourbon. And wheat, that's your smooth operator. You get a soft, mellow, gentle type of flavor profile. And the wildy take on this is that wheated bourbons are basically the comfort food of whiskey. How you distill the whiskey matters. Double distillation removes some impurities and helps mellow the spirit. And then some distillers even go beyond that. Think Bowman Brothers and Woodford Reserve or Rabbit Hole. Uh, those distilleries are distilling maybe even triple distilling processes, moving even more impurities. The more distillation, the cleaner the spirit, the smoother the sip. And then there's aging. And I'm not talking about the white hairs on the side of my head there. Time in the barrel is what I'm talking about. Bourbon ages in new charred American oak. That char brings vanillas and caramel, maybe some dried fruit, all those kind of flavors that we love in a bourbon. And as bourbon ages, the harsher edges fade. The flavors round out. The whole thing becomes more balanced. Up to a point, more time usually means more smoothness. And so the next time someone calls their bourbon smooth, you'll know exactly what they mean and what happens behind the scenes to make it that way. And if you want to sound like a pro, don't just say it's smooth, tell them why it's smooth. Friends, like and subscribe for more bourbon and whiskey content. Till next time, it's Rob with Wildly Proof. Cheers. Dang, that's smooth.